morning, lovelies. Well, I am off to the doctor's for a blood test this morning. Well, it's lunchtime, so I'm going there, and then I'm going to knit and natter, which is always lovely. But I need to get this blood test done. I don't know what it's for. Just had a notification. I think it is for routine bloods. So I will talk to you all in a little while.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, had to reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone.
Well, that's all done, and look, I've got my sticky thing on, and as a bonus, the nurse was there that normally does my B12 jab. She wasn't the one doing my bloods, but I was chatting to her. She'd come in for something and got slapped wrists because I was overdue for these bloods, my routine bloods. But also I mentioned my B12 because she said to me, I haven't seen you for ages to do your B12 injection. And I went, oh, I'm probably overdue. And she went, well, I'm going to check. And she checked. Yes, I was overdue. So she got me while I was there and did it. That'll be another 3 months. But then when I was coming out, a gentleman was at reception asking about what I should do about his prescription. He's going to Japan for a month, and it was a new receptionist, and she was a bit, you know, she was going to go ask someone, and I happened to say, oh, it's easy if you just request it 2 weeks before. And, you know, right on going on holiday, I said, they're really good. And then he said, and the other thing is, because they're really strict going into Japan, I need something saying that these belong to me. And I said, oh, just take your repeat prescription. You're fine, love. And oh, by the way, I will preface by saying, I did say, excuse me, I hope you don't mind, before I launched into all this info. And he was like, oh, thanks, love, that's really good. And the receptionist looked at me and said, we're looking for somebody 30 hours a week if you fancy it. Because she said, we should get you a job here. And I went, well, I am always here. She said to me, oh, I wasn't being funny, but we do have one for 30 hours a week. She says, take a look on the website. And I went, yeah, but how would I manage in my wheelchair? She says, oh, we have a lift to go upstairs. And I says, well, I've no prior receptionist experience. And she said to me, oh, that doesn't matter. She says, think about it, take a look. So there we go. I went in for some bloods. I got my B12 and I got told about a job in the doctors. I would have to have a good sickness policy, wouldn't I, for the days when I'm not well. Anyway, sort of give me a giggle, so I thought I'd share with you. And now, straight to natter. Yay!